I feel like I gotta let it keep going here a little bit, right? Now, at some point, I got to talk. I mean,
I love watching you go to the mic and then go back and decide what to do. It's pretty good.
I don't really know what to do. I mean, I got Robert Plant, I got Jimmy Page, and then the audience gets me. That's not fair.
You can see the hesitation on your face. You're like,
Yeah.
should I talk now? Is now the time? What do I do?
I'm not sure. And then if I talk at the wrong time, Richie will crush my face. I mean, it's Seltzer just not on his game. He's just not on his game. I mean, John,
that was awesome.
John, I teed him up.
Crush your face.
I needed to use the mouse. It's so annoying.
Get it together, James.
I know the touch screen.
Don't be like Girardi. Get it together. Tighten it up. Hey, Twitter poll question of the day brought to you by the Casino at Delaware Park, which is looking to hire for a wide variety of positions. Hey, you can get a job right there, Casino at Delaware Park. If you're looking to join a winning team, go to DelawarePark.com/careers for information. Today's question, has Joe Girardi been a disappointment as the manager of the Phillies? A, yes. B, no. I believe the answer is an overwhelming yes. You can vote at Sports Radio WIP on Twitter. All right, there's a big topic in sports, and it could tie into the Philadelphia Eagles. We'll get to that shortly. Let's go to Mike right now in Norristown. What's going on, Mike?
Hey, what's going on, guys? Good morning. How are you?
Doing well, Mike.
All right, Joe, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Yesterday I called, and you called me the village idiot after I hung up.
Well, I definitely did not call you the village idiot. I say from time to time the village idiot knows X, Y, or Z. That doesn't mean I called you a village idiot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, no problem. I just wanted to clear that up.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Now the village idiot might not know when he's not being called the village idiot. That is a possibility.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay.
But yeah, yesterday didn't you get that Rocky question wrong? Wasn't that Rocky 4?
Rocky 4, man. Bad by man. bad job.
This is what it is. But I listened to that interview this morning with the kid Landon. I am rooting for him, man. He's very smart. You could tell.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You could definitely tell he is. I mean, he got his master's degree in 4 years, which is impressive in business. So he's going to study tape. He's going to put everything out there, and he's going to do the best he can. I'm definitely rooting for him, and I hope he stays healthy. I really do.
Totally agree. Yeah, I was very, very impressed with how he presented himself with Angelo. Seems like a totally sharp dude.
Absolutely. So I would say perfect song, I would go with Queen, Bohemian Rhapsody.
All right, man. You got it, Mike. Appreciate that call. Great song. Robert in Riverton. Robert, you're on WIP.
Hey, guys, I'm glad I got you. I'm a big fan.
Thanks.
Thanks for listening.
Listen,
Very kind.
I can't believe the slop that they're bringing up out of the minor leagues. When I saw Roman Quinn mash his fingers trying to bunt the baseball, that was stuff I was taught in the Little League.
It really is. I mean, he had his hand wrapped around the bat.
Incredible.
And now he's got 7 stitches.
Yeah,
and now he can't play, which isn't. Well, it actually is kind of a bad thing because he was starting to sort of produce
a little bit,
where before he was, a 70 batting average, 0.7 something along those lines.
Yeah.
He might be our best center fielder, which is pretty sad.
He is lucky, Robert, that it is just a cut and not a break.
Yeah.
You know, his hand got cut, but his bones weren't broken.
Now, speaking of something perfect, there's a perfect base trivia question. Joe, I want to see if you know this. There are 6 ways to get to first base without getting a hit.
Okay.
Can you name that?
I'm going to try to do it right now. 6 ways to first base without a hit. All right, you got to walk. You got to hit by batter. You know, the batter gets hit by pitch.
Check.
You've got a strikeout wild pitch or pass ball where you advance to first.
That's going to third strike.
Yeah, right. Third strike. Let's see. This seems harder than I would think.
Missing an obvious one.
Okay, hang on. So I said walk. You get hit by the pitch. Third strike, swinging. Why am I struggling on this right now?
Error is a pretty easy
Oh,
one.
error. Well, yeah. Okay. Well, geez, yeah. Error. Fielder's choice, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one. That's a tough one to
Fielder's
get.
choice, and then the final one where you reach first base without getting a hit. Are you counting intentional walk as a different form of it?
Walk? No, walk's a walk.
Okay. What is it?
I'm trying to remember where we left off.
Well,
Fastball on third strike, hit by a pitch, a walk.
this is what they call great radio, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm playing with you, Robert. You know I'm just joking. Can you remember the final one?
Nah.
Oh, no.
Robert, I'm gonna give you the perfect phone call answer for what's perfect.
Well, you know what's perfect for me is the perfect car was the 1950.
I checked what they are.
Say it again, Robert.
So I was going to say the perfect car.
The perfect car. You got it, man.
So there's actually 8 ways, unless you want to make 6 just interference. But catcher interference, fielder interference, spectator interference.
Sure, interference, absolutely. Robert, appreciate the phone call, man.
Also, there's more. Failure to deliver a pitch in 20 seconds is another, apparently.
All right, I'm going to ask a trivia question. No, it's not a trivia question. It's one of those type of questions. To John Ritchie, not to James Seltzer. Richie Rich, thinking cap on. How do you get 5 RBIs? And I'm going to call them RBIs, not I'm going to call it an RBI. How do you get 5 RBIs in one at bat?
I don't know.
Seltzer, clean it up.
5 RBI in one at bat?
Yep.
I'm not sure you get 5 RBI in one
You're
at bat.
standing there in the batter's box. The bases are juiced. Bang! Salami, grand slam.
Yeah.
You come up the next time, the bases are juiced. You walk.
Ah, look at you.
You get an RBI for the walk, but it doesn't count as.
So it's not the same at bat. It's an at bat.
I said, how do you get 5 RBIs? One at bat.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't say plate appearances. I said one at bat. 215-592-9494. All right. There is, John, I mean, it is a brewing story. It is a big story, and it doesn't seem like it's going away. And that is the situation with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers, which, candidly, I will admit, when their season wrapped up in late January and you started hearing some chatter about Rodgers' unhappiness, some of which was voiced by himself right out of the gate of the offseason, I thought, come on. Give me a break. There's nothing there. He's going to be the Packers quarterback. Stop it.
Right.
Well, I got to tell you, John, 2-part question. Question 1, what's going to happen with Aaron Rodgers? Question 2, shouldn't the Eagles be in on trying to get him? I mean, guys, this is Aaron Rodgers. Okay, now, I know he's 37. We talked a decent amount about the Deshaun Watson potential, try to get him before the sexual allegations just completely morphed into a situation where we don't even know if Deshaun Watson will be eligible to play in 2021. We'll see. So that conversation pretty much got put on the side. Then there was the Russell Wilson conversation. Looks like that has simmered down. Pete Carroll saying, hey, Russ is our quarterback. Probably is. I never thought Russell Wilson would get traded, but I was enamored with the possibility of trying to get him. Now you have clearly a quarterback that I believe is the best of those 3. He's the oldest of the 3. He's 37. We also just saw a quarterback win the Super Bowl in his early 40s. We know the rules, the way they're designed these days. Quarterbacks, and Breeze has done it. Brady has done it. Others are going to do it. Clearly can play into their 40s. John, shouldn't the Eagles be trying to get – it's all a matter of what you're willing to give up. But shouldn't the Eagles be trying to get Aaron Rodgers right now?
No.
Why not? That's shocking to me. Why not?
Well, because you don't have a team to support him.
Well, I will make this statement.
You're going to trade. You're going to trade everything, everything away to get Aaron Rodgers, and be left with Aaron Rodgers and a wide receiver who might be good. It seems like he's got great potential.
Yep.
And an aging out offensive line that should protect him this year. Hopefully, if they can stay healthy. But it's not going to be a wall of humanity for years to come. Aaron Rodgers wants that protection. Aaron Rodgers wants essentially a GM that knows what he's doing. I'm not convinced that we present that sort of appealing front office to Aaron Rodgers to begin with.
Maybe not. He's also, probably not going to get everything he wants. I mean, I'm sure he wants to be on a great team, which then doesn't have a quarterback.
He wants to do what Tom Brady did.
Well,
even though he's not a free agent, he wants to do the I'm going to go and have a say in everything, and we're going to go win a Super Bowl. And I don't think we are that appealing team to him.
Look, obviously,
but the fact remains, like, we right now are in rebuilding mode. We're not ready to win. And so giving away major draft picks, major capital and assets makes no sense to me.
All right, I'll cut to the chase quickly. If the Eagles acquired Aaron Rodgers, and they did so by swapping out Jalen Hurts and draft picks, the Philadelphia Eagles in 2021 would become Super Bowl contenders. I honestly believe that. I really do.
I don't.
John, if
No
you
way.
put a top 3 quarterback with this team, with Miles Sanders, Goddard, Devontae Smith, I believe a good offensive line, the defense would have to come along. There's no question. If you had Aaron Rodgers as the quarterback,
that's a pretty
John,
big
I
factor.
don't think the defense is like terrible. I mean, you should have a pretty good defensive line. I mean, you should. I mean, you do have Darius Slay. You got the safety you signed. I don't know the status of McLeod. We'll see. You signed some linebackers. Singleton looks to me like he can play a little bit. John, you don't think if you just swapped out draft picks and Jalen Hurts, you don't think the Eagles would become elite?
No, I don't.
Wow.
Sorry. Aaron Rodgers is elite. This team is not elite.
I'm telling you.
This team just won 4 games.
Guys, I'm going to give you 3 names because we talked about the situations over the last couple months where we talked about Deshaun Watson before the allegations just exploded and Russell Wilson. Let me give you 3 different names. I'll go in chronological order. Joe Montana, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady. What do they all have in common? They all switched teams late in their career. Montana to KC, clearly elevated KC, who was a good team. He got him to a conference title game. Peyton Manning switched to Denver 4 years, 3 of which were phenomenal, the final of which when he actually wasn't as good.
Incredible defense, tons of young talent on that side of the ball.
Won the Super Bowl, went to the playoffs all the time. Tom Brady, who went to a 7-9 Tampa Bay Bucs team.
With tons of young talent.
A 7-9 team.
We don't have that kind of talent.
John.
There's no two ways about it. You cannot compare the two.
So you don't even – let me make sure I understand this. You don't even engage in trying to – I mean, don't you call the Green Bay Packers?
Sure, you have to call. You have to do your due diligence and find out what they're looking for.
If Green
but
Bay,
it's going to be too big an ask.
If Green Bay wanted all 3 first-round picks next year, have them all. Give me Aaron Rodgers. Have them all.
Yeah.
Johnny's 37. I mean, you could have Aaron Rodgers probably for 6 years. I mean, if I'm the Eagles, why not?
Well, Brady's the only one who's played to 43. That
James,
doesn't mean everyone's
that's crazy to say Aaron Rodgers because Tom Brady did it. Aaron Rodgers can?
Guys, you watch with
That's crazy. First of all, the fact that he's willing to step away from football isn't a great sign. We know he's difficult.
He is very difficult.
That all factors in as well. He's going to have problems with the way things are run here. Guarantee that.
I'm not focused on that. I'm focused on trying to get him.
Okay, if he's unhappy in Green Bay, where really the world revolves around him for the most part, except for the fact that they drafted Jordan Love.
Look, he's a difficult dude. We all know it. I'm not a huge Aaron Rodgers fan as a guy. He seems like a pain in the rump.
He really does.
But this guy is exceptional. And James, he's
he is.
James, you saw a story earlier about him. What's going on with him in Green Bay?
So Bob McGinn, Veterans Packers reporter, wrote a story saying, according to sources, Rodgers has mocked Gutekunst, who's the GM for the Packers. He's mocked him in group chats with his teammates in Green Bay by referring to him as Jerry Krause.
That's following the Jordan lead of just mocking the GM. Look.
So what's he going to do with Howie?
You know, John, you always look at it that way instead of looking at it like just try to go get a great player and be great. Montana, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady.
He's a great player.
Elevated the
We're
programs.
not a great team.
They could be with Aaron Rodgers. You think Tampa Bay was a great team in 2019?
I think they had a lot of young talent. And I think they have a great head coach who has been established in this league for a long time.
Well, listen, to me, honestly, I think it's a no-brainer. I will welcome everyone's calls at 215-592-9494. Look, I would give more than the 3 first-round draft picks next year, but I'll just use that as a starting point. And when I say 3, obviously it's currently 2. The Colts one will probably move into a first rounder. We'll see. I'm just telling you. Now, look, would I need to feel some degree of confidence that Aaron Rodgers wants to continue to play more than a year and not go become, Alex Trebek's replacement on Jeopardy? Yes.
Tom Brady has one focus in life, and that's to play football. This guy has been hosting Jeopardy now. This guy says he doesn't care anymore. I'll go be something else. I'm going to take my movie star fiance or wife, maybe they're married now, I don't know, and live a new life in Hollywood. He's not laser focused the way Tom Brady is. We do not have a roster that can support this guy, and we don't have a GM that's respected the way that he's looking for a GM to be respected.
You always go there, John. You always act like it's the Eagles. It's the Eagles GM can't trade for Aaron Rodgers because Aaron Rodgers won't respect the Eagles GM. It's ridiculous.
He wants out of Green Bay because he doesn't respect the GM.
Different shade of green, man. Get over here and let's go try to win another Super Bowl.
It is a different shade of green. It's the same situation. If he gets here and he catches, and he'll immediately sniff out what's going on, which is how Free controls everything. It won't work.
I'm telling you, I saw Joe Montana go to KC, elevate them. I saw Peyton Manning go to Denver, elevate them.
He'll trade away all those picks, and he'll be hosting Jeopardy next offseason.
As long as I feel like, because sure, you got to check out that he's committed to continue to play. If you check that box, I'd be so in to get Aaron Rodgers. And James,
you think you can hold this guy to whatever his word is? Like I first of all, I don't trust him after the stuff that he's pulling now.
John,
that's messed up.
He would probably replace Joel Embiid as the best player in Philadelphia sports. He becomes the best player in the town.
And maybe we get a year or two out of him, and then we're left with no new talent because we traded away all our picks to get Aaron Rodgers.
Look, I heard James
who's not at all committed to this city.
Let me just say this, and then we'll go to calls. I heard you say about how Brady to 43, and that's rare and unique. And it is. But I guarantee...
Rare and unique isn't even the word.
Guys,
it's unprecedented. It's never happened before. It's not going to happen again.
You're missing the point. I guarantee you, over the next 20 years, it's going to happen a ton. I guarantee it. Because the way the rules are set up,
that's
quarterbacks are going to be playing in their 40s.
It's crazy
John,
to say. Over the next 20 years, you're going to have a ton of Tom Brady's.
Drew Brees. No, I didn't say that.
You're going to say.
I said guys.
You're going to have guys playing until they're 43.
Playing in. Yes.
It's impossible.
No, it's not.
I strongly disagree.
It is impossible,
guys,
Joe. You have no idea. Joe, you just got sore from walking for an hour and 20 minutes.
I understand that.
Do you understand what it feels like to play a football game?
So how did
at 43?
Tom Brady lives that life. His whole life is TB12. His whole life is
and he's a mutant.
So how did Drew Brees do it? He was what, 42, 41? How did he do it?
Both mutants.
And Aaron Rodgers isn't?
Yeah, he's a mutant too.
Guys, I'm telling you.
He also moves around more than Brady. The way he plays the game is more, athletic than
These are
Brady.
three of the best quarterbacks to ever play the game. I mean, like top 10, no doubt about it, to ever strap on a helmet and shoulder pads. This is completely unique.
Look, we'll see where everyone stands. 215-592-9494. I'd be so all in, it's ridiculous. It's absurd how all in I'd be. Benjamin in Downingtown. Of course, saw the Joe Girardi conversation today as well. What's going on, Benjamin?
Yeah, the second Jeopardy says, hey, we want you full-time, he's retiring. There's no doubt in my mind about that. You're wasting all those picks and everything that you would give up for him. You mortgage the future and you lose.
All right, Benjamin.
He seems so selfish.
Benjamin, what if he told you, or you heard from his agent, he wants to play 5 more years?
And I'm sure that's exactly what they want you to hear until Jeopardy says, hey, we want to sign a 5-year contract with you.
Well, first off, I don't know that Jeopardy's going to hire Aaron Rodgers. They might, but
I don't think they're going to.
Jeopardy could choose from a lot of people, and I don't know.
A lot more talent, better people for that job.
Yeah, I don't know that Aaron Rodgers is going to get hired by Jeopardy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know either. It's something it's out there, so it's something that has to be considered, right?
I mean, look, he was on Game of Thrones 3 years ago, and he took the Green Bay Packers to the NFC Championship game this year.
He's willing to walk away because it doesn't line up just perfect, just as he sees it, just so. He's looking for that type of situation. And
that's not people.
No. We're such a far cry from that.
You guys with your slow builds, man, I don't get it. I mean, you got a chance to get one of the 3 best players in the whole world at football. The whole world. One of the 3 best players, and you're saying, nope. That's crazy to me. Benjamin, what do you got on Joe Girardi and the Phillies?
Isn't it typical Philadelphia, though, that we run a guy out of town, Gabe Kapler, and he goes somewhere and turns out to be, good? He's got one of the best teams in in all of Major League Baseball. He's the top of his division over there, and he's got a better record than us, and he's working with less.
Yeah.
Listen, man.
Depressing.
I told people repeatedly, Benjamin, I did not think Gabe was as bad as a lot of people around here thought.
No, it's got to be all going back to Clentac and them this offseason not doing anything with all these defensive holes.
For what it's worth, and I'm not usually one to support or defend Matt Clentac around here, but he was the guy that said, I don't think we should fire him. I mean, he was public about it at a press conference sitting next to his boss after they had fired the guy.
Yes, I remember that. I know exactly what you.
Benjamin, give me something that's perfect.
All right, well, the good Lord made a woman's derriere perfect in my mind.
Oh, my God. I really got to write that down? All right.
Yeah.
215.
Try and spell derriere.
How do you spell that?
Ask Richie.
Dairy, D-A-I-R-Y.
No, D-E-R-I.
No.
A-I-R.
D-E-R-I.
Dairy.
E-R-R-E.
Air.
Boom.
Like Air Jordan with a little bit of cream cheese mixed in. Joe DeCamera, John Ritchie, 215-592-9494. Hey, noon today, AMA. You ask, we answer. The key, of course, you got to ask. Create some good, fun, creative questions here. Sports or non-sports questions. We'll get to that today at noon. AMA at noon. Also up ahead, Landon Dickerson on this morning with Angelo. Some things that stood out about what the new center / guard / tackle / backup / he'll be a starter / if he stays injured or stays healthy, I should say, becomes healthy kind of guy. We'll see. Dickerson, what he said, you'll hear it next. Good interview.
It's D-E-R-R-I-E-R-E for those who
Derriere.
keeping. Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Oh,
you looked it up?
Yeah, it's
okay.
from the French.
Well, I still just like the, dairy air. Joe DeCamera, John Ritchie.
Yeah.
Dickerson, what do you have to say with Angela? You hear it next on 94 WIP.